Hello.
We are live.
Got a
Sorry.
blanket around my legs because it's cold.
It's not cold
I
in
didn't
here.
put my glasses on.
Heater's been on. Do you want to go and get your glasses?
Yes.
See you later.
See you later.
Hi guys, welcome. Sorry we are running late. We were busy watching Strictly. Well, I was, to be honest. And Joe, our little favourite, is in the final, which was quite a surprise. Old Joe Sugg. Sorry, spoilers, if you've got that on record and you were going to watch it later. Apologies. So, yeah, welcome. Just scrolling back. I think it was Lucy in first. As usual, Lucy was in straight away.
What reason did you give for us going?
Well, I didn't realise what the time was. Oh. I was watching Strictly. Yeah, I just gave away that our favourite's in the final.
Yeah.
I didn't say who went home in case people are watching it on record, you know.
I was very excited about that.
Yeah. So, yeah, welcome, guys, to our regular Sunday hangout, chit chat, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. Perhaps somebody could come up with a name for it. We don't have a name. We're just a
name.
Sunday Live.
Sunday Live.
I do.
Ramble. Yeah, if you are new here, welcome. If you're regular, welcome back. Nick.
Andrea. And we're husband and wife, and we resell for a living full time. And don't know what else can we say about ourselves. We make videos about what we do and we share it with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sums it up. Or was that sale? Is that going to go ka-ching?
It might do.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Optionals.
Just sold. I think that was on at 60 quid. It might have been 50.
Yeah. Another reason why I was struggling to get here on time was because we've had printer issues. Ellen trying to print off her photography, and the printer wouldn't connect to the wireless router, and then once we got it all connected, it then needed completely realigning because it was all stripy when it was printing. So that was a bit of a nightmare.
Fun times.
Yeah, Ellen was stressed. I was a bit stressed. But anyway, I'm here now, and I'm in a better mood this week. So don't worry, don't take cover. I'm feeling better this week.
You're not moody. High five. Hey, yeah, that was quite a nice sale. Octonauts toy bundle. It was actually on at 50 with shipping, so 60 all in. Happy days. Yeah. It's been a bit slow today, hasn't it? I don't know. What have we done? Oh, not bad.
Been a bit slow this week, to be fair.
I've done a few sales today. So, yeah, as title says, presents. It was my birthday yesterday. Thank you so much for all of the messages on Facebook and here on YouTube. That was lovely. And thanks especially to Karin. Show you what Karin sent in a minute. And yeah, we went out for lunch.
Yeah, we did.
And then we were going to go out in the evening, but I felt really ill. So we stayed in and had a quiet night in and finally watched The Green Mile. So apologies to, who was it again? Steve Dodsley, who sent us this after we said ages ago that we hadn't seen it and really wanted to see it. And it's taken us this long, like months ago we got this. So what did you make of Green Mile? We need to give our honest review now.
Yeah.
Over to you.
I thought it was great. Yeah. It was a great film and I bawled my eyes out at the end of it.
Yeah, you were in a mess at the end.
I absolutely sobbed.
It was full of surprises. I won't give anything away because I could easily spoil this. I knew it was about, and I think most people do, it's about a chap who's on death row and it's got Tom Hanks in it and it's based in a prison. But it really wasn't the film I was expecting.
No, it wasn't the film I was expecting either.
It
was
cracking.
better. It was better than I expected.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So we both really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I would thoroughly recommend it, as I was recommended this. So thanks again, Steve. We finally watched it. Hooray! So let me scroll down. If you are watching live, please jump in the side chat, say hello, ask a question if you've got any questions.
If you're following our Vlogmas, there's no Vlogmas today. There'll be yesterday and today's going up tomorrow. If we get time, because we're going to go and collect our very large haul tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, it says in the title, hiring a van.
So, yeah, hopefully I'll have time to edit that. But, yeah, I did start to vlog a bit of Nick's birthday, But then, as he said, he wasn't very well, so he actually went to bed to sleep in the afternoon. And
rock and roll.
So there wasn't I think it was the shock of like, it's my birthday, I'm old.
All right.
I'm only joking. Yeah, so I didn't really film a lot yesterday anyway, and haven't filmed a lot today, so it'll just be a compilation of the bits I have filmed. Spent most of the day sort of doing housework. And
yeah, Daniel in the chat says, what happened to Vlogmas?
yeah,
We can't keep up with it every single day, so there might be the odd one that's missed
so
out.
as I say, I'm gonna put
life
two
happens
together. Ellen and I went out to a Christmas tree festival today, which was nice, so filmed a little bit of that. I was actually going to film a bit of this, and I didn't.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'll borrow your phone because mine's
okay.
in the...
Kelly says, hi Kelly, laugh out loud, the Green Mile was on telly earlier.
Oh, was it?
Could have watched it on a telly box.
That's funny.
Thanks, Lucy. Lucy says happy birthday. Yeah, 35 yesterday I was. Shh, being serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, Karin
So
sent a little gift. Hello.
I'm vlogging you for Vlogmas. This is us in the middle of our live chat.
We are live on Tinternet, showing Karin's gift. So Karin sent me.
Hello chat. Hello everybody.
Matchmakers. I don't know if you knew that I really like these, particularly the salted,
and that's us.
salted ones.
That's what we see when we're talking to you.
Shall I carry on now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew somehow that I particularly like salted sweets, but yeah, they are really nice. Ellen really doesn't like these, so I get these all to myself. Yeah. Andrea's vegan, so can't have milk. Yeah. Happy days. And then quiz. This is a music quiz. Thank you so much for this, Karin. As I spoke to your messenger, the trouble is it's modern questions from like the 2000s. We're going to be clueless.
Yeah. You asked me a few like from 2 different cards or something. And honestly.
So we might have to dip into this later. I'll get them ready.
Yeah, I couldn't actually answer them, could I?
And my sister
completely got them wrong, even though there were multiple choice. I still got them wrong.
yeah. My sister gave me a few bits and bobs, including dipsticks, which are little music quiz things.
Yeah, so you have to sing the first lyrics, and then the next person has to continue.
Yeah.
And guess what the song and the artist are.
So I'll say like a first line, and then Andrea can try and get it, and we'll cover the chat, and then we'll go back in and see who in the chat gets it first.
But this means that we've got to subject people to our awful singing.
We don't have to sing it particularly. You just have to know that you have to know the next line.
Because I might deafen you.
So yeah, that was cool. And then Andrea surprised me. It will be in the vlog, I think.
It was in the last vlog that went up.
With some gig tickets. Well, a piece of paper that says they've been ordered because we haven't got the tickets yet. And we are going to see Churches.
Yeah. That's
not we're going to go and visit some old buildings. The band, the Scottish band Churches, which I was tipped off about by someone in the community. Can't remember who it was now. Can't remember who tipped me onto Churches only earlier this year, and I have been obsessed with Churches ever since. So yeah, we're going to see them. When is it?
Seriously obsessed, just like been on repeat. But it's now Radiohead that's on repeat, but Churches were on repeat for a long time. Yeah,
my Radiohead and Tom York addiction has got out of control. That's all I've listened to for about 2 months. Anyway, we're going to see them when?
February.
Feb.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Right, incredible film. My favourite says Vintage Vandal. Yeah, I think it's gone in probably in my top 10 now. I'd like to watch it again, actually.
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Gary Brown says, Andrea said earlier in the week she spends a lot of time crafting her descriptions. Do you think it pays off? Could you list more quickly and sell more if you spent less time doing it? Well,
yes.
Nick says, yes, I could list. Yeah, absolutely. I could list more if I spent less time doing my listings. Yes, I could. But I'm very OCD about it. And I don't know.
But
It's just really hard for me not to
you
do it.
refuse to change. That's the weird
No,
thing.
it isn't. It's just really hard for me to be less particular.
Try it. See what happens. I bet you sell just as much, but you'll sell more because you'll get more listed. Instead of half an hour to an hour per listing, 5-10 minutes. Ka-ching!
It's really hard. Really hard.
Okay. Everyone else has seen it, Nick. Yeah, I think everyone on the planet had seen that film apart from us two. Although, no, apart from, I was chatting to Carla. Carla hasn't seen it.
No, she doesn't watch drama. She watches comedies.
Yeah.
But nothing that
And I think,
won't make her laugh.
I think Tom said he hadn't seen it. And Tom hasn't seen Shawshank Redemption either.
No. Zahir hasn't seen Green Mile. He's seen Shawshank, but not Green Mile.
See, we're not the only ones. Okay. Hey, Lex. Lex says, hello, you sexy beasts.
Wow.
It's based on a Stephen King book. Yes, indeed. Stephen King, very talented man. Great film, yeah. Oh,
it's
sorry. Where were we?
Totally jumped.
Oh, man. James Martin is in. Hi there. Nick, will you do a video tomorrow of you filling the van? Hopefully, yes.
Yes, it will be part of our Vlogmas video.
I think it will be pretty much the whole Vlogmas video.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Going and collecting this stuff. Yeah. We get the van at 10 o'clock and then we're going to get down to the location for probably around lunchtime and hopefully avoid the rush hour coming home.
Yeah. Lex says, what sweets and chocolate can Andrea have? Anything without milk in it. So dark chocolate. Yeah.
No milk and no bits of animals. Apart from that, fine.
Yeah, I just end up looking at the ingredients of the back. If it doesn't have any milk products in it and it's a certain percentage of cocoa, then I can eat it. There are lots of vegan chocolate out there, but they tend to put the prices up on it just because it's vegan, because they know that you're a captured audience.
Oh, some of the vegan food, yeah, they really rip you off.
Yeah, so I just look for a normal chocolate, but dark chocolate without milk in.
Stu Mandry says 35 ? Is that plus VAT? Yes, and Kelly says, yes, Nick, 40 plus shipping and handling.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with 35. All right, you can think what you like. Don't care. Okay, let me scroll through to the end. Hi, Death by Glamour says, hey ho, howdy hi, how are you doing? What?
How's she cutting? Are you well?
Okay.
Yes, all of the above.
All of those, yes, no doubt. Right. Did Mr. Chappell or Mr. Abbey tip you off on churches? Hi, Kirsten. How are you?
She's got Michael Bublé on repeat. We've got quite a lot of Christmas music on repeat.
Yeah, in our house, you come in here and it's all Radiohead and stuff, and then you go through there and it's Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's Kylie's Christmas album, and
Shakin' Stevens,
and all the cheesy stuff.
Mariah Carey, full blast in the living room. Yeah,
we like a lot of this sort of classic Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby and all.
I prefer the older stuff, if I'm honest. The crooners.
I've got a playlist of about 300 Christmas songs.
Not a lie.
Not a lie. So yeah. It gives me variety. Yes. Peter's off to see Enter Shikari and
again
Don Brocco.
Again, you've seen both February.
Of them. Well, you know,
a few times.
We like going back and seeing different artists. We've seen Depeche Mode a couple of times.
Hey Daniel, looks like Daniel might be new around here. Says, what are your best tips for selling on eBay?
Oh wow!
Wow.
Where do we start?
We've got about 800 videos on the subject, so knock yourself out.
Feel free to dip in.
My best tip, if you are new, which you might be, I don't know, you'll have to let me know, is just jump in with both feet and learn on the job. There's no better way to learn what sells, what you enjoy selling, and the ins and outs of how eBay works than just having a go. Yeah. Don't be scared of it. Just jump in. It's relatively easy and you will learn the ins and outs as you go. If you then have any specific questions or things go wrong, ask us, go on the Facebook chat group, ask questions in there. But my best tip, and I think the tip that helps a lot of people, is to just have a go. Don't be scared of it.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Kelly says that Radiohead's Creep is hers and Barry's song, and they murder it on karaoke.
Wow.
I love that song. It's a great song.
Who's that? Oh, Kelly. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Joan says that she's with me on Details and Descriptions. Thank you, Joan.
Yeah, I think you take it to the like nth degree though, don't you?
Well, I try not to.
Karin, I once listed a couple of things with no description accidentally, and they sold before I realised. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
The thing is, I always think we've all seen those listings with an appalling picture, a 2-word or a 1-word title, and almost no description or whatever. And you go in, and then you realise it's a sold item. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
I do understand that, but like with clothing, you know, I don't list, not everything that I list is clothing, but with clothing, you have to measure it. And I know we've had this discussion before, but I bag it up and seal it up. So I don't really want to be ripping the bag open and having to get it out again when somebody says, can you give me a measurement for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that I've given all the measurements that someone could possibly need. So that takes time to do. And if there are any kind of faults in it, or there's a mark on it or anything like that, then I want to describe that, because otherwise I'll get an item not as described. So,
yeah, I'm not refuting that doing a quality or adding a quality description is important.
Yeah, I mean,
but there's a balance of how long you should spend per item. That's all.
I know. I mean, I do try and keep it to exactly what I need, and I don't like fluff it out a lot, but it does take time. I'm slow anyway. I'm just
you're not a fluffer.
I'm a slow person.
Oliver Ian 07 is in. Welcome. Says sales update for you, Nick. The Iron Maiden jersey had an offer of £60, and the big one, and
the Nickelback t-shirt.
The Nickelback t-shirt sold within a day for 20.
Wow.
Not too bad. Thanks for the advice last week. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, we were thinking the Nickelback might be a hard sell.
Yeah.
But then
I would have thought that.
They are a big band with a big following.
Yeah.
Just because it's not our cup of tea.
Have they got new stuff out? Are they
I don't
touring
know.
or anything?
That
might be, because that always helps, doesn't it, when you're selling band merch?
Oh, we're behind. I thought we were right near the bottom of the chat, but no, we're not.
Oh, I've just seen Anne. Oh, obviously, because Karen's not well. I'm sorry you're not well, Karen. I hope you get well soon. But you've just skipped past Anne's comment. But she was talking about taking echinacea, and I bought some of that for the last time I wasn't feeling all that well, but I didn't really take it because, yeah, long story. Anyway, I didn't really take it. But Ellen's just said that she's feeling really unwell. She's got a sore throat, so I've started giving it to her. So she's taken 2 lots so far today, and we'll see if that helps, because I've heard good things about echinacea if you're not well. If you've got a cold, you've got a sort of respiratory illness or anything, it's supposed to help.
Get well soon, Karen. She says, in bed, man flued up.
Yeah.
My regular pre-Christmas bug.
Yeah, I could try echinacea. I'm going to see whether it works with Ellen.
Happy birthday, Wendy's mum. 84 today.
Wow, that's a great age.
Fantastic. Yeah. I'm 39. I'll be 38 next year, says Karen. Yeah, well, I'm 35, so, catching up with me. Hey, George. Thanks for the happy birthday. Right.
Oh, fun fact, Frazzles are vegan. Are they really? That's good, because I like Frazzles.
Bacon-flavoured vegan snacks.
I think I just avoided them, really, because I assumed they wouldn't be. So that's a nice fact, actually, because I like Frazzles.
Right, Gary asks, who is going to win I'm a Celebrity? Well, it has to be either Emily or Hazza.
That's what, I mean, I would agree, but I really hope it's going to be John.
I don't think John can win it.
Yeah, I need to.
If I was a betting
need to
man,
make sure I vote when we've finished this.
I reckon it might be Harry now.
Yeah, I mean, it's likely to be.
Or Emily. I'd really like Emily to win.
Yeah, but
that would do wonders for
John's
her career.
my favourite, so I'm hoping.
Christine stayed 39 for a few years. I kind of lost count at 40. Oh, I've let it slip now. I'm past 40. I kind of, I genuinely have to think very hard how old I am when someone asks me. I just don't care, and I've lost count. Yeah. Okay. Hazer here. How are you doing? I know we're miles behind in the chat. Lex saw Kylie at the Royal Albert Hall a few years ago at Christmas. I cried. Oh. Is it Royal Albert Hall we're going? No, we're going to Ali Pali.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the Charlatans at Royal Albert Hall and don't remember a thing about it. I think that's the only gig I've been to there. We were in one of the boxes, like one of the really fancy boxes.
Oh, look, Jason says, Phil from Celtic Traders said yesterday, life begins at 40. So I'm only 6. Well, you're only 5, dear.
Don't tell him how old I am. Damn it. Okay, right, let's scroll through. Let's try and get to the end. We don't really have anything particular else to share. Oh, were you going to open? Is this in here to open it?
Well, I'm going to open it to film a little bit so we can send it to Carla.
Oh, we're part of Carla's Secret Santa. A bunch of the resellers have got involved, and yours arrived. Did that arrive? Yours was quite late, wasn't it, compared to?
Yeah,
most?
But I don't know. The one that I sent somebody, they were on holiday when it got there, and it got hidden somewhere, so they thought they hadn't received it, but that's all good. So they found it now.
Right.
So
I've had mine for a week or so, and we're going to open them and send the footage to Carla. Is she going to make a video of that?
Yeah, she is.
So thanks.
So thank you if you're Secret Santa in the chat.
Secret Santa.
I'm excited to open that.
But we don't really have anything else to share. We've not been sourcing. We will source a little bit tomorrow. Vanful. So we have nothing else to do apart from have a bit of a quiz.
Yeah, well, it's half state, I suppose.
Half an hour of quiz, you lucky people. Right, I'm going to catch up on the chat and then we'll start some quizziness. Hi Claire, how are you? Right. I'm just catching up. Kirsten's got to go. Take care, Kirsten.
Karen says, I think more description is needed for clothing. People don't tend to read them, but covers you if for item not as described or negative. Well, that's my thinking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, pommy pickers. Oh, we need to message and set up this hangout. Right, let's get to the end of this chat. Oh my goodness.
Skipped again.
I thought I was right at the end and I wasn't.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, DBG, you might be the only one still in your 20s. You and Pete.
We're all in our 20s in our heads.
Yeah. Right. Let me get to the end. Get your quiz on, says Julian. Well,
Emma says, that's Michael, says, if you've been around a while, you have seen Nick's 1973 t-shirt. That's true. Yeah, well done, Sherlock. I remember because it's the same birth year as me.
I do have a t-shirt that says...
been chatting to Michael. He's from upstate New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome, Michael.
And we finally watched A Green Mile. So you can stop teasing us about that now.
Yeah, if you missed that bit, if you just come in, birthday treat, we watched a film. Yeah. We stayed in and watched the film.
We were going to go out for some drinks, but he wasn't feeling very well.
I was not well at all yesterday. I wasn't very well today either, but touch wood, won't go into that now. But I'm feeling fine. Or better than I was.
Yeah, better.
Yes, what was I saying? Quiz. Yeah, quiz is coming. We're going to do, we might have half an hour quiz and you lot can get involved. So tap points will be on offer. I think we're at the end. I do not know the answer, but if anyone else, please say, who was Christmas number one the year Nick was born?
Ooh.
And I think that is Slade.
Do you think so?
Isn't it? 73?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Possibly.
Or it might be the Wizard one, even.
They were all around that time, weren't they?
Someone get on
74.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Christmas number one, 1973.
Mm.
What would you go with? I think I'd say Slade.
Yeah.
Not that I remember, because I was just born on the 8th, and then Christmas number one was like 2 weeks later. Okay. Apparently, we need to watch the second one now, the Blue Mile. I don't think that's a thing.
I don't think it is. Somehow.
No. Slade, Merry Christmas, everyone. Whoop.
Oh, it was. Well done.
Christmas song knowledge.
So was Wizard the next year? Or did they never get to number one?
I think Wizard was number one.
So it must have been the following year.
Right, we could do some of these. Warning for those oldies of you in the chat, like us. These quiz questions that Karen kindly sent as a birthday gift are 2000s and beyond. So that means for us, difficult.
Oh, the Tat Doctor says, Nick, I was born on the 14th in 1973. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My uncle was born on the 14th, but not in 1973.
6 days apart, Tat Doctor.
Yeah.
So, Slade.
Oh, 1974 was Lonely This Christmas by Mud.
Slade knocked Wizard off number one in 1973.
Oh, there you
Really?
go. Right.
Same year those two came out. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Right, so we're going to dip into some of these.
Says she had Pink Floyd, The Wall. I'm assuming another brick in the wall. I so remember that song. The video for it freaked me out.
Oh, we don't need no.
So what was I, 5 when that came out? Yeah.
Was that Christmas number one?
Me out. Yeah.
Wow, I love the album The Wall.
Yeah, I love the song, but the
album is dark, very dark. Have you seen the film? Oh, let's not start this again. you must have seen
probably. Yeah,
with Geldof.
I had uncles that were crazy about Pink Floyd.
Yeah, you must have seen it. Amazing animation. Gerald Scarfe. If you've not seen Pink Floyd The Wall, the film, I recommend it. Bob Geldof is a revelation in that.
Tammy Cowell says, I am catching you live on my 54th birthday. Happy birthday, Tammy.
Happy birthday. Wow, December the 9th birthday.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Mine was Don't You Want Me, the Human League, Christmas number one. Wow, Amy, I love that tune.
Andrea, do you have any more Santa shirts? Do you mean jumpers? I don't know. Santa shirts?
I don't know.
No, I think is the answer to that.
Okay, so we're going to do some questions. So I'm going to pose the question. I will cover the chat so we don't...
Oh, look, Amy says, mine was Don't You Want Me, the Human League. You must have been born in 1981 then.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to. What we're going to do, I'm going to ask one of these questions. And then Andrea can try and answer it, and then Andrea can ask me one and I'll try and answer it. We'll cover the chat and then we'll go back to the chat and we'll see who gets the tap points for getting it right first. Yeah. So I'm going to cover you lot up.
Oh, Corin says Monty keeps knocking the baubles off the tree with his tail.
Oh.
Does he like sitting under the tree? Because our Monty used to love sitting under the tree. I think he just liked being sort of enclosed, and he liked it under.
Yeah. Can I just say, I promised I was going to do a Monty Best Bits ages ago. I'm ready to do that now. I just don't have the time. I'm thinking when we take a break over Christmas, I'll put that together. Yeah. So that will be coming, and hopefully we'll be in a place where we can watch that and enjoy it.
I have to say it's been quite hard doing Vlogmas this year. I've really missed him. Lots of things remind me of him. Opened the Christmas boxes and his Christmas jumpers were in there. Oh no, I'll have to stop talking because I'll set myself off. But it's
because it was my birthday yesterday and we had wrapped presents. A big thing in our house is whenever we open in presents, Monty would get all excited because we had a kind of tradition where we'd put a few little treats in a bit of the wrapping so he can join in and feel part of Christmas and birthdays. And we'd throw it and he'd run and catch it, rip it apart and eat it. So whenever I open a present now, I'm automatically looking around, waiting for Monty to go, where's my present? So that reminded me yesterday. So, right, before I set you off, you've already gone. Look at your eyes.
I've already gone. I'm sorry.
I'll ask you a question and then join in the chat, and we'll go back in after Andrea's had a guess. So you can't see the chat's answers. Okay. And we'll give tap points out to the first correct answer. So, question. Thanks again, Karen, for the quiz questions, by the way. If you just joined us, Karen sent me a gift for my birthday, so thanks an awful lot for that. Which member of the Beastie Boys died on May the 4th, 2012?
I've no idea.
Multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
Adam Yauch, Adam Horowitz, Mike D, John Berry.
I don't know. I'm going to go Adam Horowitz.
Okay. So, I won't reveal whether that was right or wrong. I would have known this one, but it's a tricky one if you don't know the members of the Beastie Boys. Okay.
I just picked one because I really don't know. Mike D, apparently.
Dave has said Adam, but there was two Adams. Two Adams in this in the answers. No, Lisa, wrong Adam. I've given it away now. A lot of people said Adam. Yes, it was. But nobody's told me which Adam. It's obvious now if it's not Adam Horowitz. I've given that one away. Nobody gets any tap points. Yeah, it's Adam Yauch. Yeah. Great band.
Okay, right.
Oh, yeah. I haven't looked at the next one, so you can do that. Or just pick one that you think's interesting. Do you want a stack, actually? You keep hold of that stack.
Okay.
I'll have this stack.
Katy Perry had to change her name because her birth name was the same as which famous actress? A. Kate Hudson, B. Kate Beckinsale, C. Kate Winslet, or D. Kate Blanchett?
Oh, I didn't know this fact. Did you know this?
No.
So she had the same surname as, what are the surnames again?
Hudson, Beckinsale, Winslet, or Blanchett?
I reckon Hudson.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do the chat think?
What do the chat think? So Katy Perry changed her name because it was the same as a famous actress. The chat is going. First answer in was Hudson. Was that right?
Yes.
Oh, I was right then. Yay. Michelle gets tap points and I get tap points. Well done, Michelle. Julian was right. James was wrong. Martin was right. DBG was right. BC was right. It wasn't Winslet. Goat Jazz. No, George. Kate Hudson. Lex was in there. Good question. Right. Okay.
Gary says, I stopped buying vinyl back in the late 80s. All my answers are Girls Aloud.
Oh, you'd get this.
Oh, good.
Shall I give you... See if the chat... See who gets this in the chat. I reckon Andrew will get this. Right, just covering the chat up. So, which 60s singer had a 21st century revival through collaborations with Mousse T, Stereophonics, Wyclef Jean, or Jean, however you say that, and Jules Holland?
Oh, I thought I knew the answer for a minute there.
Oh, who were you thinking?
Okay, what are the options?
Oh, who were you thinking first?
Well, I thought you were going to say the Pet Shop Boys, so I thought it was going to be Dusty
Springfield. No,
but of course these are.
I'm not sure questions. She worked with Mousse T,
and she wasn't. Yeah.
So the options you have are Tony Christie, Frank Ifield, Tom Jones, or Lulu.
Oh, Tom Jones.
You know it now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't. Oh, let's see who got it first in the chat. So. Oh, but we didn't give the chat time to. Anyway.
Well,
oh, they were in already.
Straight in there with Tom Jones.
Yeah, Lex was straight in. Didn't even need the options. Wow. Yep. Tap points, Lex. And BCP was straight in afterwards. And then BC, Lincoln Seller. you want to read out a few more correct guesses?
I would do if I could see the chat, but you've frozen it.
Oh, I hear that. That's where I was up to.
Yeah, I know, but you need to get to the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
someone said Lionel Richie.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to read
Kelly
them.
said she was thinking Lulu.
Oh, Lulu was an option. Right, so we're done with. So I'll do that. They'll all vanish, won't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So am I asking you one now?
No, I'm
Oh no,
asking you
you're
one.
asking me.
Okay. Oh, you'll get this one definitely.
Will I? Is it
Yes,
easy? You can
yes.
find a harder one if it's too easy.
Whose hits include "Goodbye, My Lover," 1973, and "You're Beautiful"? I don't even need to give you multiple choice.
Oh, that's old. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. What's his name? James Blunt.
Yes.
All right. I didn't really give the chat a chance then.
No, Julian was there with James Blunt.
James Blunt. It's the trouble when I've tried to join in on this sort of quiz thing.
I know you try and type really quick so you can get there first.
Yeah, when Steve and Steph do guessing games and stuff, I'm like, blah, 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 press go, and you've written gobbledygook.
Yeah, yeah.
James Blunt face, says Kelly. Yeah, that was James Blunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's find a good one. Let's find a good one. Oh, now, in which year, join in at home, folks, in which year did Beyonce marry Jay-Z? So have a think. Let me cover the chat. Can you even place that? I can't really place that. What would you guess? What would your instinct be on that?
No idea.
Nothing?
No.
You'd have to pluck a fig.
Yeah, well, give me the multiple choice then. And
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you do get options. 2008, 2010, 2012, 2006.
2008.
2008. Let's see where the chat's going. Oh, lots of options coming in. Wow, hang on, let me go back. Gary, 2001. Julian, wrong. Karin, wrong. Hang on. Goat Jazz, wrong. James Martin, wrong. BC, wrong. Sue Erin, wrong. Lex, wrong. Karen, wrong. Pete's Retro Collectibles, wrong. Rebecca, wrong. Jason, wrong. Pete, wrong. 2012.
Oh, Lucy T's there with 2008.
How do you know that's right?
Oh, I don't.
It is. You were right.
I don't, but that was my choice. So I was looking for 2008.
You just thought, yeah, I'm going to be right. Yeah. Yeah, it was 2008. So who was first with it on there, did you say?
Lucy T.
Lucy T. Oh, I can't even see that. Why can't I see that? Oh, right down there. Wow. How many wrong answers until someone got it right? 2008. So they've been married for 10 years. Wow.
James Martin said, can you read the choices before asking for the answer, Nick?
Yeah. Okay. Not very good quiz master.
Right. I'm asking you one now.
Yeah. Okay.
Which singer released her successful album Animal in 2010?
Kesha?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was meant. Oh.
Yes.
Messed that one up. Do another one. I won't say my answer. Give the chat a chance.
No, it's your turn.
Right. So we've got to do the multiple choice.
Yeah.
And then not reveal our answer and then get sorry. This is complicated.
Yeah. Well, Shirley said Kesha, but I don't know if that was before or after you heard it.
Yeah. Sorry, messed that one up. Lisa says who? Okay. This I don't know if you'd know. I don't think I'd know this.
Oh.
I might have
good.
guessed right looking at the options. Okay, we'll give it a go. Who collaborated with Rihanna on We Found Love in
a hopeless place.
2011?
I know.
Oh, you know. I'll give the answers for the chat. Shall I cover the chat? Well,
Shall I whisper it to you?
Go on then. They might have heard that. Could you hear that? Yeah, so Andrew got it right. The options are
BC.
Calvin Harris, Professor Green, Plan B, and Usher. But yeah, who is it? Who was straight in anyway? Who?
Sue Erin says, "Oh, get an 80s quiz. Dermot and I are too old. Trouble is, sometimes when we do an 80s quiz, people complain that They're not old enough.
Well, we thought that about these, but we're doing quite
well. So
well.
we're mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, these are 2000. Sorry, Sue. We thought the same, and we tried out a couple of questions yesterday when we opened it.
Totally didn't get any.
And we were like, what? No idea. So we're doing better than I actually.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, okay. Here's an.
Hang on, it's my turn.
Oh, is it? Sorry. Yeah. So who was first? Sorry, who got the tap points?
BC.
BC.
Yeah.
Yay! High five, BC.
Okay. So, where was the London leg of the Live 8 concerts held on the 2nd of July 2005? Was it A, Wembley, B, Hyde Park, C, Emirates Stadium, or D, Alexandra Palace?
Well, I think I know what my answer is. We'll give the chat an option to chuck in. So, where was Live 8?
Live 8, where was that held?
Oh, we've got a copy, our own personal copy of Live Aid, the 4-disc set. They are selling for like about 80 to 100 quid at the minute. I need to list that.
Okay. Rebecca says Wembley. BC says Wembley. Julian says Hyde Park.
Don't tell me what the answer is.
Lisa is Wembley. Retro Chris, Wembley. James Martin, Wemkey.
Wenky. Careful. Careful with your Wenky.
Nia, Hyde Park. Dave Rowland, London. Yes,
okay.
Obviously.
Has anyone got it right in there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my guess, because I remember we watched it, and I'm pretty sure it was outside, as in not in an arena.
I didn't watch the beginning of it because I ended up in hospital.
Did you?
I did.
What's
that was the day that I collapsed at work.
Was it?
It was.
I didn't relate the two. We can tell that story in a minute. Okay, my guess was going to be Hyde Park.
Yes, it was Hyde Park.
So
yeah, because some of you may or may not know, because I've said it before, that I've had open heart surgery. Previous to that, I was having a lot of symptoms, and I collapsed at work. You grabbed me, didn't you, from behind, just being jokey, being jokey at work, and my heart went into absolute
and I nearly killed
mental overdrive, and I collapsed on the floor. I thought I was going to die. I literally did. You called an ambulance. We have told this story before because it was a funny story in that while the ambulance man was there trying to stabilize me, etc., etc., so there was a customer asking me a question over the counter. Completely oblivious to the fact that I was being treated by a paramedic. But then I got rushed off to hospital, and it was all fine. I had an ECG. Nick came to pick me up later, and then it was really terrible because then I found out Luther Vandross died the same day. So it was a pretty awful day, but I did enjoy going home and watching Live 8.
I don't remember it being the same day. So yeah, moving forward from that, Andrea ended up, you knew you had a hole in your heart.
Yeah.
That was diagnosed. And then a few years later, had open heart surgery to correct it. So, yeah, nearly killed you by coming up behind you and going, ah!
I know.
I still do it these days. I should have learned, really.
Yeah, well, things are mended now.
Right, so I got tap points.
Said, Goat Jazz 3 said, join the club, Andrea, open heart surgery club. Yeah, a good friend of mine I went to school with, she had open heart surgery when she was a child. And we talk about it now and compare notes, and we call ourselves the Zipper Club because of our little...
There's a scar about there, isn't it? Well, not a little one at all.
So we call ourselves Zipper.
And yeah, after the surgery, which was, we won't go into detail, but as gruesome as you can imagine, as you're imagining, yes, that gruesome.
Yeah.
So got this great big stapled up thing here, and it wouldn't heal.
No, I ended up with.
So there was a hole in Andrea's chest for like months.
For nearly a year, you could see right into my chest. It was great.
It was great.
No, I'm joking. So, it was pretty awful. Have we told the funny story about the man with his honey?
Probably.
We probably have.
We used to go down to Harefield Heart Hospital for follow-up routine checkups, like once a month after that, for like a year and a half or whatever. And they'd do ECGs and they'd do follow-up, and this wound would not heal. So we had to go and see a wound specialist. And he was the campest man on earth. And he'd come in and said, hi guys, how are you doing? And you'd explain, still hasn't healed, really not happy about this. What can you do? And one time, what did he say to you?
Has anyone put honey on you yet?
And I thought he's taking the piss now. Clearly, I'm like, I did that kind of double. I looked at you like
your face, and I was trying so hard not to laugh. And of course, he was
because
so camp. He was like, "Well, let's try that then."
Well, it's the way he goes. Well, dear, has anyone put honey on you? And I'm thinking, taking the piss. What?
Yeah.
And then he went.
Then he smeared a load of honey.
And then he disappeared off and came back with a little pot of honey. I'm like, is this for real?
Kelly says honey has healing. It does, but
yeah,
it didn't
Manuka
make
honey.
any difference to me. It
Rubbish.
made it worse because it actually
because then bees were attracted to her. And we couldn't go anywhere. No, I'm joking.
No, it actually just irritated it and then pulled the skin, and then it was just horrid. So it didn't help me. In the end, I don't know what it was. It was a steroid cream, I think, that helped me in the end.
Yeah, the steroid cream, I think, helped. But eventually that healed up. But you've got a horrific scar there now. Yeah,
it's not as neat and tidy as I'd have liked it to have been.
No.
But anyway.
Dave said, so you got spanked, you got flushes and almost died. Pretty much.
Spanked, really.
It wasn't a spank.
It was teases me sometimes. Like
come up behind and just go around the waist. Like that.
And that's when you go, and then I collapsed.
Oh, that wasn't the result I expected.
No.
But yeah, as Andrea was saying, it was kind of like normal life in the shop. Customers were in, they just carried on browsing. Paramedics come in, there's an ambulance outside. Oh, fancy this DVD. Come up to the counter, Andrea laid out at the back, all wired up to this little monitor and whatever was going on.
Yeah, then he starts asking me questions about whatever it was, a game or something.
Crazy.
Oh dear.
Right, okay, should we carry on?
Goat Jazz 3 said, I wanted a zipper tattoo, but can't as I'm warfarin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my nan's on warfarin as well for heart issues, and it's awful. This amount of stuff she has to avoid. Yeah.
Oh, there's some quite good questions in there. Okay.
Whose turn is it? Is it me to ask you?
Go on then.
Oh no, I've asked. No, I've asked. I've asked to ask.
What is Jamelia's given surname?
Oh.
Jamelia, more famous for being a bit daft and on Loose Women these days.
A bit daft.
And on
she's not daft.
Panel Show, she is a bit daft. Anyway, the options are Jones, Smith, Davis, or Green.
Oh.
So I'll cover the chat. You can have a guess out of them.
I don't think I even know. It would have to be a guess.
Yeah, what would you guess?
So I would guess at Jones.
Jamelia Jones.
Because it's got a ring to it.
It's got a ring to it. Should have put a ring on it. Someone was suggesting that should be your reseller ladies like jingle. Someone
came up with the next line.
Yeah.
And it was really funny.
Oh, you should have put a beard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so we've got, let me see who gets the right answer. What is the right answer? Karen, no. Lisa, no. Oh, Jamila Jamil. It's not Jamila Jamil. No, this is Jamelia.
Yeah, different Jamelia.
Not Smith, not Jones, not Jennings. Jennings wasn't an option. Jamelia. Green. Davis. James is in with Davis.
Okay. I'd never heard that. Never.
5 tap points, because that was hard. James gets 5 tap points.
No, Alison, it was Manuka honey. Yeah. But it didn't help.
It was in a little squeezy jar. I can see him now going, oh, it might be a bit cold, darling. Lie back. Just lie back. I'll squeeze the honey on.
Oh, my God. And then he left the room for a while, didn't he? And we were just like, creased
pissing ourselves. So funny. And I'm like, did he just smear honey on your chest?
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing.
It was quite a surreal moment. It was like Twin Peaks for a minute.
Right. Okay. So that's done. No tap points for you.
Okay. Next. Oh, this is the peasiest one.
Well, find a harder one.
Okay.
Hey, Quillen, thanks for the super chat. What is daft? Oh, daft.
Silly.
Silliness. A bit stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not really stupid. It's just being a bit silly, isn't it? Do Americans not have the word daft? That's a great word. So
I wonder what you think of Daft Punk then. You must have Daft Punk over there.
Yeah, Daft Punk. That's the word. Yeah, a little bit silly.
Right. The Kings of Leon hail from which US state? Nevada, Tennessee, Florida, or Alaska?
I'm not sure. I always thought they were southern. What were the options again? Florida, that's south.
Nevada, Tennessee, Florida, or Alaska?
Oh, I don't know now. I wouldn't have said Alaska. I think I'd have heard that. I'm not looking in the chat. Let me cover it up. I think I'd say Tennessee. Covering it up.
The thing is, it doesn't really give you the answer because there
No,
are lots of varied answers. So
probably
you
wrong.
don't know which ones are right and which ones are wrong, do you?
Yeah.
So.
Right. So.
Oh no, he meant that. DAAHD. Dat. What? He meant that. I don't know.
He meant daft fate. What a daft question. What? I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know what's going on, people.
Okay, was I right or was I wrong?
You were right.
Oh, more points.
I know. That was rubbish.
I'm not. Somebody said, I hope you're keeping track. I've no idea.
Lisa said, I took Manuka honey when I first got my brain injury to help my immune system, which was shot to pieces. Was it good for that? Did it help? Certainly didn't help my healing, but yeah. I have heard that Manuka honey is really good.
Who gets tap points for that? That was quite a hard one. Let's say 3 tap points for this. Who was first?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, is it James again?
James, yeah.
Oh,
James is good at this.
I think James might be leading. Okay. Ooh.
There's a question from Pommy Pickers there. Don't know if you want to answer that first.
Go on then. You can read it.
Yeah, but I can't see it.
Oh, there's another question from Oliver there.
Excuse me, leaning into the computer.
Excuse me.
Says, when are you guys doing another yearly meetup? Bit far for me to travel, but loved watching all the videos from everyone. I don't know. I mean, it was September this year, so if it's yearly, something around that time, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll probably start thinking about it next summer and maybe arrange something. Whether somebody else, we said this at the time, whether somebody else kind of carries on that and does it themselves, we don't know. Or if not, we will host another one here in Hitchin anytime.
Yeah, I mean, we enjoyed
so much fun.
I mean, yeah, it was. When you're hosting, it's more difficult to relax. I think it was difficult for everyone to relax, to be honest, because we were all meeting for the first time.
Yeah. But I think it will be, if we do it again, I think it will be more fun the second time, because there was a certain sense of, how is this going to work? Will it be fun? Will it be weird? Will it be awkward? And it was just cracking.
And we hadn't, there were lots of people who hadn't met before. So now at least we'll recognise people, and we've, got to know people more so from it, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyway, something will happen.
And there was another question. Let's quickly touch on that, because if you go up a little bit, I think it was there. Oliver Ian says, question for you guys. What's the furthest you have travelled to go to a car boot?
Oh.
Not very far. We're quite spoiled in that we have a bunch of fairly local ones. There's one I do in the boot sale season most weeks, which is about 10 miles away. That's the one up the motorway, which isn't that far in the scheme of things. There's another one we do down the M1, which is probably about 15 miles away. We do that one sometimes, but we have one here in Hitchin, one down the road, and then there's 4 or 5 within 25 minutes of us. So we don't have to travel far, so we're quite spoilt, so we don't tend to. We've
travelled quite far for a jumble sale. We went to that one near, well, I don't know, where was it? Near London?
I don't know. That was probably like 40 miles away. Yeah.
But that was worth it because it's huge.
Yeah. Thanks for the question. Okay, how are we doing for time? Oh, we'll keep going until we're...
Oh, Lisa says, yes, it helped. It's a natural antibiotic property. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You want another question? I think you might be able to work this one out. I think.
Is it you or is it me?
Is it you I'm looking for? I don't know. What? I haven't asked you this one.
I haven't asked you this one. Can't remember whose turn it is.
Oh, I'll do this one. Okay, so everyone back in. I think I can't remember who.
Rex says, come to Bridgend. Well, we still want to do our Welsh tour, don't we? And go and visit people.
Welsh tour. The Hills on Tour does Wales.
So should do that.
Right. Everyone back in. Question. Which singer endorsed her own fragrance called Purr, Purr, in 2010? Options, if you want them, or do you want to have a guess
I do
first?
want options.
A, Lady Gaga, or Lady Growbags, as I call her. B, Katy Perry. C, Gwen Stefani.
Oh.
We love Gwen Stefani. Oh, man. D, Shakira.
Oh.
See, I think that if you think one of her big songs does give you a clue to the answer, Purr.
Well, I'm thinking Katy Perry because of Raw and
Right? Are you going to
the
go with
cat
that?
reference.
So Andrea's gone
Go with
Katy
that.
Perry from those options. Let me find out who got the... Now, people were guessing before the options, clearly, because we've got Sarah Harding, not an option. Britney Spears, not an option. Katy Perry, Jackie B, straight in there. You were right.
Oh, I was right. Cool.
Yeah.
Heather says, when you came to Florida, did you bring extra suitcase for Tat to bring? No, we didn't. We went to a couple of places, but we didn't really buy a lot.
We weren't sourcing at all. We did. You may have seen the vlogs. We went thrifting and enjoyed, comparing and seeing how you guys do thrift stores out there. But we weren't really looking for stuff.
No.
So no, we didn't bring an extra suitcase at all. So yeah, well done.
No.
Points for you and points for, who did I say? Jackie B. Like straight in there.
Awesome.
Welsh Wonder got it right as well. Miss Princess Pancake.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Whose US tour of 2013 was called the Red Tour? Was it Justin Timberlake, Maroon 5, Ed Sheeran, or Taylor Swift?
I know.
Keep giving you the easy ones, don't I?
Yeah. Oh, shall I give the chat a chance to guess? Because
the chance to chat. Yes.
Well, they've probably had a chance now because it's behind, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, someone's already got. Well, my answer would have been Taylor Swift because she had an album called Red.
Yeah.
So I assume it coincided with that.
Krillin, thank you for a super chat. It says, ever hear of Carpenter Brute? Just saw him with Ministry. No, not heard of that.
Carpenter Brute is that? Yeah. Not at all. Heard of Ministry?
Yeah.
Wow. You see some obscure stuff, Krillin. No, I'll have to look that up.
Yes, it was Taylor Swift.
Yep, Taylor Swift. You'll have to find a harder one. Said the actress to the bishop. Oh, hang on, I've done all of these. Oh, I'm looking at the ones I've done. Hang on, let me...
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Oh, I've done that. Hang on. Oh, this is it. This is an interesting one. Justin Bieber was born in which year?
Oh, I don't know.
So I suppose that's basically saying how old is he and then work backwards. So you do have options. Join in at home. Justin Bieber was born in which year? The options are 96, 94, 98, 92.
96, 94, 98, 92.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just... So Karim was in before the options because 93 isn't an option. 2015, extra strong bint. Yes, he's 3.
Trying to think.
2000, Sue Erin. Not an option.
I'm going to go 94.
High five. 94 on the nose. So in the chat, I think that was Heather.
He's just got married, you know.
Has he?
Married to Hayley Baldwin.
From Paramore?
Alec Baldwin's daughter.
I thought that was the woman from Paramore for a minute. She's a Hayley.
Yeah, I don't know what. Hayley something.
Hayley Berry? No. Hayley Berry. It's Hayley something. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because the woman from Paramore, Hayley something, let us know in the chat, duetted with Churches or sang on a Churches track. Okay. I think it's Bury It. Anyway.
Ask Ellen, she's a huge fan.
So yeah, that was Heather. So tap points. That was tricky. So five full tap points for that. Yeah.
Do I get 5 full tap points as well? Okay, so here's my
If you
interesting
like.
question.
Yeah.
How many years separated Westlife's first and last UK #1 hits? 7, 11, 3, 5.
Okay, so they had their first in 97. I reckon it's
Westlife we're talking
yeah,
about. Okay.
yeah. That's when they came out, and they did like Seasons in the Sun or something sappy, wasn't it? Because we were working at Virgin, weren't we? It was about then,
I have a feeling it was later, but anyway.
was it? Because I remember Helen, who we used to work with. She was working at a different Virgin at that point or something, and they did a PA. So maybe it was later. Anyway, what were the options?
7, 11, 3, or 5.
11.
Let's see what the chat think.
Did they not come out in 97, 98, that sort of time then? Right. Chat says 7. Is it extra strong bin?
Yes, that is 7.
Wow, I was way off. So James was wrong. Sue Erin, spot on.
No, 7.
Oh, what? So extra strong bin was right.
Yeah.
And then I was completely wrong, along with Sue and Christians and Kelly. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was tricky. Yeah.
Okay.
Four tap points for that.
It's 9:05, so I really want to go and watch the final of I'm a Celebrity.
Oh, is it the final?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you're going to put money on it, then who do you think is going to win?
I think it probably will be Harry, but I'm hoping it's John.
I think it'll be Harry. I'm hoping it's Emily.
The same as
Let us know in the chat.
I'm hoping that Joe Sugg wins Strictly, but
I tell you what, because Joe
he might not.
Joe has got in the final, and he has a horde of YouTube fans, all like, you know,
Yeah, well,
kids,
he's got millions.
Kids and teenagers, millions. And I think they're all going to vote like the maximum amount of times. He could win this, even though he's nowhere near the best dancer.
Well, I've watched his sister's vlogs, and she's votes like 20 times.
Yeah. So before we go, if you've been following I'm a Celebrity, Krillin, if you're wondering, it's a TV show here in the UK where they send a load of celebrities to Australia and make them live in the jungle and do disgusting stuff. It's quite a funny show.
I have to say, we've been discussing this because even you are quite disturbed with what happens with all the bugs and stuff.
Oh,
I really enjoy
the
animals
get treated badly.
I enjoy the, just watching the celebrities in there, and I enjoy, Deck. He's just hilarious, and the whole show is great. But as a vegan, I have to say it is quite disturbing to watch. And it's
that pizza one when they put, what's her name? Who was in that? Yeah. Fleur. They laid Fleur on this massive pizza and then just threw tons of creatures at her, and then it was gross.
Yeah, and
the eating ones, they eat live bugs.
When they put like the lizards in with them, they're terrified. You can see they're absolutely terrified.
Yeah, the lizards, not the celebrities.
Yeah, the lizards are more terrified than the celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Gary, Holly Willoughby. She's been fantastic on it.
Oh, she's brilliant. I love her.
And bless old Ant, who's
I like Ant, and all of that. But
they've been funnier.
Keep her on.
They've been funnier. Holly and Deck together are funnier than Ant and Deck. So Ant will be sitting at home thinking,
I know, Kelly, not very vegan friendly. It is not. It is not. And I have to talk to myself about it, but I still watch it because I like the show.
So before we go, so who are you tipping to win in the chat? Harry, will you take less? How far back do I need to go? I think so. Yeah. Will you take less as Harry? Emily to win. Yeah, I'd like Emily to win. She's hilarious. Yeah, Harry to win, says Jackie. I think it's going to be one of them two. And I think if I had to put money on it, it'd be Harry. Yeah. It's going to be close between them two, I think. You're going to be John now, isn't it?
Will says Faye for Strictly. Well, she could very well do.
She's very good at dancing.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us. We love coming on and just hanging out with you guys. We will do a vlog tomorrow when we go and pick up this stuff and share that with you. We have hired the van and I'm hoping it's going to be big enough. It should be plenty big enough.
Karen said, I was good today. There was a false widow spider in my Christmas tree box. I took it outside. Oh, well done, Karen.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
done?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was just reading the chat.
That's all right.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So have a good week, everybody.
Yep. We'll see you Tuesday for the Tat Chat and then Sunday again next week.
Yes. And Cellar Ladies Live is on Heather's channel. And she's the treasure pirate, if you're not sure. That's on Friday at 1 o'clock. And all men are welcome. It's not just for ladies. So please join us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.